Welcome to Open Up's Practice a Day. I'm April Jackson, and today is all about embracing grace. So let's meet at the front of our mats. And I invite you to just rock and roll a little bit through your feet. Maybe move side to side. Just find all the different ways your body can move from a standing space. If you're sitting, think of all the ways your body can move in the head and the torso. And then we'll stand. If you're seated, the feet are on a surface, so they are flat. If you're standing, the same. And let's take some deep breaths in and out. Inhaling in fully. And drawing your hands to your heart center, and I greet you with namaste, with respect, with honor. All that is good and well within me, I honor that in you. And in order to honor that with you, I have to honor that in my own self. So let's take the time to honor that in yourself. Breathing in and accepting all that is good, all that is true, accepting all the imperfections that we have, because we all have things that make us different, things that limit us in some ways, and things that expand us in others. So from this mountain pose, let's inhale and breathe in and up, taking all of that in, and exhale, bring it down. We'll inhale and lift halfway, hands on the shins, lengthening in the back, and we'll exhale and fold. And then let's just roll up to the spine, reaching all the way up again. Breathe all that in, maybe find extension in your back, and then exhale down. Inhale, halfway lift. So hands onto the knees, on the shins, maybe they're on the floor, maybe they're up higher. You place them in a space that allows you to have length in your back and in your arms and in your legs. Exhale down. One more time, inhaling all the way up. And rolling through the spine, and I'm exhaling as I reach up. And last fold. And let's step back, plank, and then tabletop. And articulate through the spine as we come into some cat-cows. Breathing in all that is good and all that is filling our spirit. Exhaling all that will not fill our spirit. Inhaling grace. And exhaling and releasing judgment and condemnation. And we find ourselves strong, really grounded through our hands and through our legs as we're connected to the ground, to the earth. And from this space, pretty safe. Let's curl the toes under and come into downward dog. Lifting the tailbone up, finding strength in our arms and letting the feet settle to the earth. And we're going to go into some heart opening postures, because when you open the heart, you're allowing yourself to receive, creating strength in your back and opening the heart, being vulnerable to that space, that life force, that heart gives us life. So coming forward, you can come forward to plank, maybe adjust your feet, you can come to tabletop. And we're going to lower all the way down, lying prone on the floor, and inhaling. Just start with a little mini cobra, taking the hands back and lifting them if that's in your practice. And then hands down, legs down. Let yourself look to your mat and relax right here with a breath or two. Next breath, I invite you to inhale in again into a little mini cobra. Elbows up, really engaging the back. And then exhale down. And the hands are back, fingers across the breastbone, and you can go into mini cobra again. Maybe you want to really keep those legs strong and straight and come into king cobra. Opening the heart is the goal, it's an intention for this practice. So we are opening ourselves up to grace. So mini cobra is one way to do that. Maybe pull yourself up a little bit and really open your heart. And to counter this posture, because this puts a lot of work on the back, strengthening the back, we bend the knees and come back, child's pose. Find length through the spine. Pulling into tabletop, you can curl the toes under. Downward dog can further help lengthen that back, bring the breath in. Shift forward to plank or tabletop. And we come all the way down. Lifting into mini cobra. Maybe drawing the legs together, coming to king cobra, opening the heart. And again, your counter stretch is a nice child's pose, feeling length in the back. One more deep breath in. Pulling up to tabletop. Let's take our right leg out. Just point it behind you, maybe flexing the foot. And then we'll bring that right foot forward. And allow the hips to sink, opening the hips up and reach up. Again, opening the heart some more, maybe pulling your elbows down, 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 opening the heart, opening the heart, opening the heart. Maybe get a smile on your face, giving yourself some grace. And then hands come down, they frame that foot, back to tabletop, inhale in to cow, exhale into cat. Nice flat back and tabletop. Curl the toes, downward dog. Shift forward. Gently come all the way to the floor. Mini cobra or king cobra. Using the breath. Child's pose. Big breath into that lower back. Tabletop. And then pressing that leg behind you, opening up the back. Step that foot through. Let the hips sink to the earth. Open up as you breathe in and open, 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 smile. Because you're gonna get rid of the tension in your face and in your jaws. You're gonna soften and open, embracing grace. Come down. Back to tabletop. Downward dog. Maybe pedal through downward dog. And then let's lift up high, bend our knees, and step or float into your hands. And fold back in half like we did earlier. So a nice forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. And we'll roll up through our spine. So bellies are in nice and tight. Protecting the back, strengthening our core. And I invite you to reach all the way up and stretch back with your inhale and come all the way back down. Inhale, half left hand can be wherever you are able to put them to keep the back and arms straight and strong. Step back into tabletop or plank, your choice.
lower all the way down. Mini cobra or king cobra. Opening the heart. Child's pose, keeping the arms really lengthened. Maybe bring the hands up, cupping the hands and stretching the wrists. Coming into tabletop. Right leg reaches out. Little bird dog. Maybe you take your left arm forward. Reach. And then step that leg, right leg in towards the right hand. Let the hips fall. Inhale in and up. Opening up the heart. And exhale down. Bring that leg back. Meet in child's pose. And then downward dog. I gave you the choice of child's pose to help you bring yourself into this space. We're gonna come forward again, lower down. Mini cobra or king cobra, yogi's choice. Child's pose or actually child's pose. If you want to splice that part just before this and connect it back to here, I'll hold child's pose so we can connect my goof up. We'll meet in tabletop from child's pose, left leg out. Maybe right arm lifts. Inhale in. And then we're gonna bring that left foot next to the left hand, let the hips sink. Inhale, open up. Open up that heart, straighten that back. Exhale down. Nice tabletop and downward dog. And then lift up high, bend your knees, let's step or walk into our hands and slowly come down. Every week, we invite you to join us for a nice gentle flow, coming into a place where we can rest our body and heal and restore. So join our Open Up YouTube site and find a practice every day that can help you, can really help you restore and reset. So let's continue with our practice right now of embracing grace. Let's just sit nice and tall. The shoulders fall. Let the neck feel long. Let your breath flow in and out. Reaching forward, pull the belly in and slowly begin to roll down. And I invite you to do it with ease and with grace. And you know, however you get there, that's fine. Because we end up in the same space, and stretch those arms over your head. And then tuck in nice and tight, maybe rock and roll and fold and twist. Find whatever you can do to serve your body right here in this space. I want to be sure I'm staying on our time. I'm going to pause here too. I checked the time and somebody's wondering about music, so I'm pausing. Okay, so let's just rock and roll. Massage the back. Bring the feet in, close the knees in and hug tight. And draw the feet down. Shoulders kind of relax back. Arms come down and close your eyes. Breathe in deep. And let's tuck the tailbone and roll up. Excuse me. Let's do another retake of that. Let's come into bridge pose. engaging the glutes and roll up. Maybe bring the shoulders close together and the arms straighten out. And feel strong through your glutes and your hamstrings. And you're opening up your front body. Such a vulnerable space to open up sometimes. Opening up, exposing ourselves, creates vulnerability, allows us to embrace and accept ourselves and to embrace grace. Relax the shoulders and slowly come down. Maybe windshield wiper the legs side to side. And then bring them to their center. You can draw your hands up onto your heart. I invite that. We're going to meet in Shavasana. Just taking the legs and straightening them out. Maybe working through the ankles. Letting the toes flop in and out. Shake the legs a bit. Your hands can stay on your heart or to your sides. I want you to close your eyes. Relax your toes, your feet, your ankles, your legs. Relax your back, your shoulders, your arms, your wrists, your fingers. Soften every muscle in your face. Let each inhale feel like a big hug, wrapping you up in warmth and comfort. Let each breath in be another hug to yourself. That hug remind you that you're supported and protected, and that there's no flaw, no imperfection, nothing separates you from anyone else. You're all made to be exactly who we are. Let's give our own selves more grace than anyone ever could. You can stay in this space. Lying in Shavasana, corpse pose is what we describe it as. Letting yourself go. I invite you to stay here. Continue to give yourself moments of peace and restoration and grace. Thank you for your practice with me. May joy, peace, and grace be